This is a piece of legislation that legalizes infanticide.
This is very scary.
These are infanticide bills.
Infanticide.
Infanticide. Legalized infanticide.
Some might call it infanticide.
What that doctor is talking about, or that governor is talking about, is when you deliver the baby, then they make a decision.
That's infanticide.
It is.
The governor of Virginia has just told us in public on camera that it's okay to kill a child after the child has been born. That used to be called infanticide, not rhetorically, but literally infanticide.
According to now New York State, you can get an abortion in the 7th month of pregnancy, the 8th month of pregnancy, and the 9th month of pregnancy. That would be called infanticide. That would be called infanticide.
And delivering a baby and having the baby next to the mother outside of the womb and then making the decision to kill the baby,
right?
That's murder.
So many people have said it's infanticide.
And if morality doesn't convince the left that this is wrong, that it is wrong to kill a baby outside of the womb.
It used to be safe, legal, and rare, but now it's full-on embrace of infanticide.
Governor Cuomo, what happened here in New York, saying women can carry a child all the way to the day of birth and then decide not to have that baby.
Cardinal Timothy Dolan rejecting calls to excommunicate New York Governor Andrew Cuomo over the state's new abortion law, infanticide law, really.
So if someone says hours before, oh, I'm having emotional second thoughts, and the doctor says, okay, then they're allowed to commit infanticide?
You know, the right has predicted this for quite some time, that the logical endpoint of the radical left was infanticide.
We just told you about their blatant support for infanticide.
This is about an unconscionable, grotesque brutality.
This is infanticide, tweeted National Right to Life.
And the president says Democrats are ripping babies out of the womb.
Do you remember when I said Hillary Clinton was willing to rip the baby out of the womb? That's what it is. That's what they're doing. It's terrible.
They're trying to legalize, in other words, infanticide, or the destruction of viable human life. They want to make it perfectly okay, seemingly, to, in fact, terminate a baby that could easily survive outside of the womb.
Podiatrists and dentists and optometrists and chiropractors are now allowed to perform late-term abortions in New York under Governor Cuomo. And in Virginia, you have a man who's justifying infanticide.
The left is applauding infanticide and celebrating, yeah, abortion, if you even want to call it that, infanticide, even up to the moment of birth.
All you have to do is look at what happened with the case of Kermit Gosnell to know that this kind of infanticide goes on under the guise of choice and under the guise of reproductive women's freedom, when what it really is about is normalizing infanticide.
And the infanticide movement, always cynically disguised as reproductive health, it's spreading.
But it is very scary, isn't it, to know that
Yes.
if Republicans lose that power, this could happen. Children could be, many people have called it murder.